Excuse this, I was brushing my teeth. I'm eating some chips with salsa. I just want to say this, like, people need to realize that not everything is about them. You have to think about other people. Like, you might not know a person and you don't know what they're going through, and then you sit up there putting their business out there. Yeah, I understand you're a tarot reader, this and this and that, but people lose their baby. I'm not talking about my situation because, that's in the past, but like, it could be anybody that had happened to. And you will sit up there and you will like put it out there and you don't even know them, and you'll say, oh, the baby was karmic, this and this and this and that. How do you know that? And how do you know that person who had the baby or with that guy was bad? Like, that's the thing. Some people need to not do that because you don't even know. Like, I believe in God. I go to church. Not everybody's religious. But right now, I'm actually very proud of myself because I'm doing better than I was before. And when I get my blessings, like, I'm more mature than than a lot of like other women. Like, they will like use it on like just like their image. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not saying that like I'm nowhere near ugly, but I'm just saying that it's just some people who are not even like on my beauty level who will sit up there and try to make it seem as if I'm not even there yet, just so they could feel like that they have a reason to say something about me. And it's just, it really makes me upset because it's just like, I'm the type of person where I don't mind to give to someone. I don't, it's really nothing to me, but it's just like, they'll sit up there and make a big scene like as if I'm dumb, and like, it's not even only me. Like, they'll just say something like, oh, the karmic did this. It'll resonate though. Like, I'm not mad. It just concerns me when I get it. I am talking to someone and they do something that's like stabbing me in the back, and then they go and they post it, and then they just make it seem like it as if I allow it, or they make it seem as if they don't. They just switch the story around. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not right because, when you get your karma for putting that out there and you don't even know what really happened, and you making it seem like you get it in front of a whole audience, that's on you. But I'm not gonna sit up there and do readings. I put that reading out there and all that stuff out there because first of all, I'm not crazy. I'm in school right now and I'm actually doing really good. And I'm not putting it out there to stunt and say anything like that because that's not what I'm doing it for. I want to do something with my life, become a better person. I'm getting older. It's time for me to be more mature. But what I want to say is that people cannot sit up there and keep this cycle of, oh, I'm going to do this to her, I'm going to do that to her. Like, it needs to stop. And you know what? I've been working with my ancestors and everything like that. I don't really like to talk about it because I don't want people in my business. That's why I don't post any videos. But the thing is that people got to understand, you really don't even know me. You don't even know how I look. Like, I look way better in person. And people they don't even know my potential. So before you count your eggs before they hatch, know what you're talking about, because it's just like, just because you have money and you got this and you got that doesn't make you a good person. It's about how you interact with people, the consideration, what you do for the community. Like me, I actually do a lot. I do my part. Like, I only got like 4 hours of sleep today. I did my courses, did my exams, all of that stuff, and I got my whole day done. And I just want to say, like, I just don't like it. Yes, I did have something that happened in 2018 that was like something that was bad, but I don't like how people put it out there and was like karmic this or divine feminine this. Like, it's really not up for discussion. Like, it's in the past. Like, I want people to just like don't even bring up that situation that had happened. It's just like, because it's just like, I'll see a reading and they'll be like, with my sign, they'll be like, oh, not too much giving, not enough take. Like, first of all, I'm gonna get my blessings, number one. Number two, that's the thing, I don't need no one's advice. Like, and it's just not even that, it's just the way that they say it. They be making it seem as if like they know it all, and they're like that's the thing. I had plans this summer while I wasn't in school, and this tarot reader was on there like saying what was gonna happen. She was like, "Don't make it all about you." Like, it wasn't even gonna be all about me, but I wanted to have fun, and I was under spiritual attack at that point. Like, I was like, my phone was needs to be charged, but I was under spiritual attack, and I couldn't do my plans this summer how I really wanted to do them, and it had made me upset because it was just like, it's always something with them. Like, they make it seem like they can never want to see me happy, but when they're happy, I don't say nothing to them. So I just feel like it's just like boundaries need to be met. That's all I'm saying. I'm working on something right now. What I'm working on is my business. People actually do need to mind their business, because it's just like people be making it seem like, oh, we don't give a fuck about you, like you're not on shit. Like, that's really not true. And then like when I do try to do something, they're trying to like, oh, let's stop her from doing it. It needs to stop. That's all I came on here to say was that. And that's the reason why I've been making videos, because I'm taking control over my life, and that's it. I want people to know that, because when you see changes, I don't want people to be like, oh, you're acting different. No, I'm not. You guys were the ones doing that. Like, I just want people to know this, that God is on my side, and these games that people are playing, it's not gonna last too long. It's not. Because the way that things been going, I've been working on me, and I've been putting myself first. I did help out a little bit, but that's just because I'm not always going to be that person who's trying to go get my nails done and all that. My blessings will come. I just have to be patient. And the thing is that I love my personality. Like, I wouldn't want to be no one else. Like, I like being me. I could come up on here without no makeup, just looking like this, but I could also come up on here looking like the baddest thing you ever seen. So that's the thing. Don't sit up on here and just be like, oh, she's just going crazy trying to talk about something. No, I'm not. I just feel like everything's in the past. Let bygones be bygones, and that's it. It don't need to be brought up, and you're not the bearer of bad news. It doesn't faze me. Like, what happened is in the past. It's not my loss. People don't even know that that's not their life to lose. Like, that's not your life. So why would you sit up there and talk about that, and you don't even know the situation? And also, like, like, I would never do that to someone. Like, I would never like try to like say something about someone who died already. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool. Like, someone didn't even get their life. You see what I'm saying? And it's not okay to just sit up there and throw them underneath the bus with their kid. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just wrong. And that's the thing. Like, I'm tired of people throwing me underneath the bus. Like, oh, you're not meeting the cut. Like, it's y'all I'm just because I'm not meeting your standards doesn't mean that I'm not happy. I'm happy with who I am, and I'm happy with what I have. Like, some people they just want more and more and more, and that's the thing. One of these days, these men out here are gonna realize that these females that be wanting more and more all the time are not even worth it. They just want more out of life. You can't take it with you. You gotta know that.